Terra Luna Classic is set for, well, potentially a big move. We saw a massive pump yesterday, and for me, it feels like it's set to do it again now as we head towards that March the 1st burn from Binance. Let's take a look at exactly what we can expect. I've taken all the volume from trading over the last couple of months, and we're going to run it through my spreadsheet and see exactly what it looks like. And also some pretty big news for USTC. Could we really see this repeg? We're going to take a look at that as well in this video. So if you are still holding your Luna Classic, you're bullish on crypto long term, be sure to subscribe to this channel. We talk about crypto every single day, bring you the latest and greatest in what's going on. So leave a like on the video, turn the notification bell on, and let's take a look at the overall crypto market. So currently it's sitting at 1.09 trillion, 0.42% up in the last 24 hours, going into another strong weekend as we come to that. You can see Bitcoin 23,400, ETH having a pretty good run at 1679 as we go through the list, XRP having a pretty good run, Dogecoin, Matic, that player that I talked about in the live stream, Shiba Inu going pretty nuts, albeit having a pullback in the last hour or so. But as we scroll down the list, we see a lot of green on the 24-hour, and likewise on the 7-day. The last hour, though, as we go into Sunday, we always know Sunday is a tough day. It's a retail day for cryptocurrency rather than big institutional investment. When we get to the 49th largest cryptocurrency out there, we see Terra Luna Classic. Now, we were as high as 46 yesterday as we saw a massive pump in Luna Classic and in USTC. Now, interestingly, we have seen this pullback, $219 million in volume, $1.155 billion market cap. So all in all, a pretty good do. What we came down and settled at this 1933 is actually a pretty good move up. You can see here, this channel we drew, I'm going to say probably 4 or 5 days ago now, we continued to trace. We pulled out of the channel and we were pulled exactly back in, but it is an upward movement. We cannot deny that. Money flow still feeling pretty healthy coming in. Again, this massive spike yesterday. So we continue to move up in the world. Now, what is going on with this burn? Well, remember, Binance came out a while back and said they were making changes to the burning of Terra Luna Classic. They were going to hold off until March the 1st, in which they would then burn basically 3 months of trading volume through Binance. They also were only going to burn 50% of their trading fees as opposed to 100 because of the reminting, which we now know has been removed. So we come down here and see batch 6 was the last one they burned, $1.189 million and 6.3 billion Luna Classic. And we can see here, look, the period of calculation will run from the 30th of November up until the 27th of February. So we are very close. We're less than 23 days, 3 weeks away from seeing that burn. Well, what do we kind of get? If we take a look here, what I've done is tracked the volume since that last burn, since the day in which Binance said they were going to hold off. So these are the daily trading volumes. Now, we know roughly the USDT to BUSD pairing, the Luna to BUSD pairing is about 20%. That's generally what we see for Binance. Now, it is actually a bit higher than that. It's about 50%. But with the premium rate users of Binance, they get a slightly better discount. They also get slightly cheaper trading fees. If you want cheaper trading fees as well, go over and check MEXC out. Link in the description. $100 free Luna Classic for trading EFTs and futures over there. And again, you're going to get 30% discount on your trading fees. So definitely check this out. But this is where we currently sit now. Like we said, we've got nearly 3 weeks worth. So I'm going to keep you updated as it goes along. But you can see here some of the volume coming across the bottom. Ultimately, what does it all work out to be? Well, it's about $1.3 billion so far in Terra Luna Classic. That's how much USD value we've had. Now, the interesting bit with the price is the higher the price, the less we burn. So actually, the price sitting in the 19 range is a benefit to the amount we will see burn. Now, remember how that Binance burn works. They take the value in USD and buy Luna Classic and then send it to a burn wallet. It's very different to to kind of just burning the tokens straight away. So what does that look like? Well, 7.2 billion Luna Classic coins. And then in terms of the burn, what does it realistically look like? Well, as it stands right now, about 3.6 billion Luna Classic burn, which is about $1.3 million at today's current price. Now, you might be thinking, well, that was a bit of an anticlimax. And you'd be right. I think you'd be right. The difference here is that's a 50% reduction. I think right now it's important that we bring Binance burns back. They are a big catalyst for volume. They are a big catalyst for people coming in. Now, what we can say is if we continue on the path we are, you can see here, look, $647 million was the volume from yesterday. As you can see, it ramps up here. And you can see again, 219. The key to the Binance burn is volume, because that is ultimately where where we see the trading pairs. Again, if we come over here, you can see Luna BUSD, Luna UST, USDT running through Binance. You can see they're about 120 million, about 50% of the total value. So it's important that we see that volume continue. Now, why are we seeing this massive rise? Why is it important? Well, we did get the DJED stablecoin. This is an algorithmic based stablecoin over on Cardano, and this is important because of USTC. Now, there's tons of videos talking about the repeg. I'll link one in the description so you can go and check it out. But for me, this is important, and it brings a conversation back up again about algorithmic stablecoins, the decentralized stablecoin, as opposed to a centralized stablecoin such as Tether and USDC. And I think this is where we're seeing market sentiment open up, and the success of DJED, a Cardano native cryptocurrency stablecoin, could directly directly support and affect the USTC Luna Classic. Really important. Again, this one collateralized by up to 400 to 800%, again on the back of Luna Classic, ensuring that we don't see the same as what we saw before. But currently, Binance definitely going to be interesting as we move towards that March the 1st. 27th of February is the last day for the burn. We expect it 1st of March. We'll keep you up to date with everything going on with those burns. So be sure to subscribe to the channel, turn that notification bell on, and join us 4 p.m. Eastern every night for the live stream where we talk about all the things in cryptocurrency. But let me know in the comments down below, what is your Binance burn prediction? I always love to look at what people think and where do we think we get. We could definitely see some volume. We could even break 21, 22, dependent on this burn, depending on the UST repeg. All things turning green following the Classic. Let me know in the comments down below. As ever, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.